In a quiet American town in the 1980s, something impossible happened. A boy disappeared without a trace, and a chain reaction began that would unravel secret experiments, alternate dimensions, psychic powers, and a war that no one was prepared to fight. This is Stranger Things, the complete interconnected story of Hawkins, the Upside Down, and the human forces that accidentally unleashed a darkness beyond imagination. From the birth of 11, to the rise of Vecna, to the final war that threatens the world itself, this is the entire saga. To understand what happened, we must begin with Hawkins itself, a small Midwestern town, quiet on the surface but built on a foundation of classified experiments. Hawkins Lab, a seemingly ordinary government building, hides the legacy of MK Ultra, a real Cold War program designed to explore mind control and psychic manipulation. Scientists attempted to create weapons not with bullets, but with the mind. Children were tested, trained, and pushed to the limits of human consciousness. Among them was a girl who would one day change everything. 11. On November 6, 1983, 4 boys finish a Dungeons & Dragons campaign. Excited, laughing, and unaware their lives are about to shatter, they ride into the night. But something is hunting. The first creature ever documented from the alternate dimension, the Demogorgon, crosses into our world through an unstable gate triggered by 11's powers. Will Byers becomes the first human taken alive into the Upside Down, a dimension frozen in time, covered in spores, where everything familiar is twisted and decayed. Joyce refuses to give up. Her love for her son becomes the bridge between dimensions, proving something extraordinary. The Upside Down is not only real, it is aware. Raised in captivity, deprived of family, language, and freedom, 11 becomes both victim and weapon. She discovers friendship for the first time through Mike, Dustin, and Lucas, the heart of the story. Her powers grow as her emotions grow. And when the Demogorgon threatens her new family, she sacrifices herself, destroying the creature and vanishing. Season 2 unravels the truth. The Upside Down is not empty. It is controlled by an intelligence, ancient, vast, and relentlessly strategic. The Mind Flayer, or the Shadow Monster, is a hive mind entity that infects Will Byers, using him as a host, a messenger, and a map. The tunnels beneath Hawkins mirror the veins of the Upside Down. Everything is connected: creatures, particles, vines, forming one living organism. The Mind Flayer is forced out, but it waits, watching, planning. In 1985, the story takes an unexpected turn. The threat doesn't come from Hawkins' lab, but from the Soviets. Cold War paranoia drives a secret mission deep under Starcourt Mall to open the gate and access the energy of the Upside Down. They are unaware that they are awakening the Mind Flayer once again. The Mind Flayer creates a new avatar, using humans as puppets. Billy becomes the most powerful host, forced to lure others to their doom in a horrifying process where bodies dissolve into a massive, pulsating creature. Hopper sacrifices himself to destroy the machine. Joyce closes the gate, but the cost is high. 11 loses her powers, and Hawkins begins to collapse from the pressure of what's been unleashed. Season 4 reveals the darkest truth, that everything was connected long before Will Byers disappeared. It began with Henry Creel, a gifted child with psychic abilities who slowly turned into a serial killer in the making. Dr. Brenner identifies Henry as 011, the first of his experimental subjects. But 1 rebels, murdering nearly everyone in the lab. 11, in an act of pure willpower, casts him into another dimension. That dimension was shapeless, chaotic, ancient. Henry doesn't die. He transforms, mutates, evolves. The Upside Down reshapes itself around his consciousness. He becomes Vecna. Max becomes the prime target. The group uncovers the rules. Vecna kills in 4 stages, each murder tearing open a new gate. 4 gates converge, ripping Hawkins wide open. The world is changed. Hawkins is scarred. The barrier between worlds is broken. As Season 5 approaches, the stage is set for the final confrontation. The Upside Down is merging with our world. Ash falls like snow. Creatures roam free. Vecna is wounded but alive. The Mind Flayer awaits its rebirth. And 11 must face the truth. Every battle, every monster, every death traces back to her first fight with 1. Will Byers, the boy who started it all, remains connected to Vecna. His role in the final war is more important than anyone knows. Stranger Things is more than a supernatural story. It is a tale of childhood, trauma, friendship, fear, and the strength we discover when everything feels hopeless. From a missing boy, to a cosmic war, to the rise of one of television's most iconic villains, the journey has been immense. And as Hawkins prepares for its final stand, one thing is certain. The story isn't just about fighting monsters. It's about facing the darkness inside ourselves and choosing who we become.